be here. I'm Quinzel and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am originally from India and I recently moved to Australia for my further studies just about 10 months ago, and I am making this video in order to answer all of your questions regarding the topic how to move abroad, and I will be sharing my genuine and personal experience with you guys. And most importantly, I will be talking about VIEC. It is the agency that helped me get here. Very trusted agency with branches all over India, including one in Siliguri, which was closest to my hometown, Darjeeling. And they specialize in helping students like me to move abroad. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. As we all know, moving abroad is such a big decision one can make, and the first step to this is a thorough research and planning. Before we dive right into the process, I would like to make it clear that it is very important that you decide on a course and choose the university that would be the best fit for your academic and career goals. This includes researching about the university's reputation, the campus facilities, the courses it provides, and the communities that surround the campus. Once you have a clear idea of what course you're going to take or the university, and even if you're not really sure about what course you want to take, the next step would be to seek professional guidance. In my case, we reached out to VIEC. They are a well-established, trusted agency with branches all over India, like I said, and they have been in business for 20 plus years. They offer a range of services including counseling on course, university selection, assistance with the application process, and guidance on visa procedures. They also will help you to prepare for the only exam required by most of the universities, that is the English proficiency exam known as IELTS. Most of the universities require overall band score of 6.5 or above in order for you to get the admission. In my case, I aimed for 7 in each skill so that I had a little more chance of getting into the university, but just for me. Another interesting fact about VIEC is that they work with around 300 universities worldwide, which give the students a range of options for you to choose. What I appreciated most about VIEC is their expertise and support. They have very experienced counselors, and in my case, Sir Pritham along with the other two sisters, they were incredibly helpful and professional throughout my journey. For somebody who had just given their CBSE board exams, it was super stressful to know what I wanted to do next. I was overwhelmed by the amount of people who were asking me, now what are you going to do next? What college are you going to go? They handled me and my mother with so much patience and care. They made sure that all of our doubts were clarified. In simple words, they were with us in every step of the way. Overall, I can't recommend VIEC enough. They are super helpful, and if you're in India and planning to study abroad anywhere, not just Canada or Australia, if you are planning to do so, just reach out to them. I will be putting down all their contacts and emails down below so that you can go and give them a call or something. And don't worry, this is not sponsored or a collaboration. It is entirely my experience with them, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So the application process and required documents. First of all, like I said, you need your IELTS results and you have to score more than 6.5 in general, but it's always better if you can get 7 or above. But there are so many other documents that you need to present. So the main ones are a statement of purpose, letters of recommendation, and a resume or a portfolio, depending on the field of the study. You also might have to submit the results for 10th and 12th, the certificates of extracurricular activities and all that. Each universities may have specific requirements, so it's important to check their website or consult with your agency. So agency, reach out to them. So visa process and costs. So after you secure an admission, the next crucial step in obtaining a student visa, in my case for Australia, you need to provide a proof of enrollment. It is called confirmation of enrollment. Financial statements showing that you can support yourself financially during your stays. And a very important term is the show money. For me, we had to show something about 35 to 40 lakhs, but it is just the show money so that the government knows that you are, yes, you are capable of coming here. I hope by now a few of your doubts have been cleared. If not, feel free to just comment down your questions below, because this is a very broad topic and I tried my best to put my knowledge into it. Maybe there are topics that I don't have much idea about, so please reach out to an agency or VIEC. Like I said, I highly recommend you guys to go to them and talk to them if you're wanting to go abroad, and you know, just have a look if it's your thing or not. Adding on to that, I wanted to answer a few of the questions which are not related to that topic, but more about me. So let's start. I have so many questions. So can you please put out the detail of the costs and what you're studying in the field? I am doing Bachelor's of Human Services. It's in the field of social work and it costs about $32,000 annually. It's like $17,000 to $18,000 like per semester. Do you do part-time or do your parents help with your finances? I do part-time. I work as hospitality team member. It is a pretty difficult job, but I think I'm getting used to it since I've been working for 7 months straight. Back in India, I was so dependent on my mom and you know, everything was like done for me. Now that I'm working for myself, I've realized how pampered we are. But I'm super proud of myself. I am helping myself financially for me to stay and pay my rents and everything. So I think that is an achievement. For the second part of the question, it says, do my parents help me with my finances? Yes, they help me with my uni fees. Yes, sometimes I do get pocket money, which I'm very grateful for, but it has been a long time since I've asked, getting my money, saving up and buying the things that I've always wanted to buy. And I heart Berry. I love your edits, by the way. Thank you so much for posting all those videos. She asked, are you doing well? Don't forget to take some rest. Thank you so much. There are so many people who have asked me how I'm doing mentally and everything. I was kind of struggling with my mental health like a few months back because of so much stress going on, but now I think I'm fine. I'm good, I am happy, I am content as I should be, because I have so much to be grateful for, and I appreciate everything my parents, the people who I love, do for me. I'm doing well in my universities, trying to make friends, you know, because it is super hard to just make friends and trust somebody like that. So I was a bit lonely for the longest time I've known, ever since I've come here. I've started to be independent and I go to places alone. Earlier I could not, but yeah, I think I'm doing pretty great. Tips on making new friends. Exactly. Just go talk, I think, and just see if they fit your vibe. If not, so what camera you use to click pictures? So I use my iPhone 14 to vlog and everything, but now I got a new camera, as you can see, and it is the Sony ZV-1 Mark II, and it was a pretty expensive buy, but my boyfriend helped me, and yeah, very exciting now that I get to vlog in this camera. Did you have someone living there already, or did you need to find accommodation? I think while you're in India, you should look for an accommodation. There are many sites like, you know, uni lodges, Amber Students, and if it fits in your budget, then you could go for it. For me, I did have some people who I knew, and I stayed with them for the longest time. I know, make connections. If not, then start preparing early for the accommodations. You can do it from India and just contact like sites like Amber Student. Maybe they also have lots of student accommodations. It would be great if you could start living somewhere with people who are just like you. Like, how different is the teaching method there? Is it hard to catch up, or was it fine? The teaching method over here is entirely different. It is like, because in India we don't know what grey literature is. I mean, you would know in the universities, but for us, we just focus on entirely on the theoretical, practical, and so much to study. And I'm not saying it's easy, but the entire way of teaching is different. The way they teach is different. The way you do your assignments is different. You have to reference, cite, everything. I think like studying and memorizing is like better, but over here everything is practical. You need to show that you can do it on the assignments and all that stuff, and I had a very hard time in the beginning, but now I'm getting used to it. How old are you? I am 19 years old and I will be turning 20 in September. Which app do I use for YouTube editing? I use CapCut Premium, otherwise iMovie. What motivates you to do things? I am sorry guys if there are background noises. I really can't do anything about that. So when I don't feel like doing anything, I don't do anything. Let's be real. Like, if I am not motivated to do anything, I just lay in my bed. Sometimes I'm too busy to even feel like unmotivated, but yeah, on the days where I don't feel like doing anything, I just sleep or like do nothing in my bed and watch movies or something like that. Some days are fine, but if it's important and you need to get it done, make sure you do it, and like just watch like YouTube videos of somebody doing similar stuff so that you have like a podcast in the background and you're doing it together. That's how I do most of my things. I need like someone to talk, you know, or like how life is living without your parents. So I think there's a lot of freedom. You can do anything you want, but for me, like, it's the same. I used to just sit in my room and not talk to anybody and all that, but I'm very social in my social media. But I think I'm an ambivert, that's what you call it, I think. But I really do miss my family. I miss their food and how, like, you know, how food used to be ready over there and I just had to go and eat it. Only thing I had to do was study back in India and bring good grades, but over here I have to do everything by myself. Most of the times I'm in my room, and yeah, I go to work, I go to uni. Sometimes it sucks because I feel alone, but yeah, life is great and I'm super happy because my mom will be coming and visiting me, so that is very exciting. I am so sorry guys, but I forgot to film like a proper outro. But don't you worry, and thank you so much if you watched till the end. I am so excited to film my next vlog. I will reveal that in my Instagram story about what it is. Thank you so much for 11k subscribers. It is so crazy. Keep watching, and if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. I really put a lot of effort in it. And I'm so sorry if you didn't like the video. It's okay, it's alright. Meet you in my next video. Bye guys.